Good afternoon, children. I think you are eagerly waiting to know about Olympic Games. In today's class, we are going to learn how the medals look like and the Tokyo Games logo and how the games are hosted. So now, you are eagerly waiting for the medals. So each athlete means who are participating in the Olympic Games, the sportsman. Each athlete who reaches the podium will be awarded with a unique Olympic prize. The medals in Tokyo are made from recycled cell phones and other electronics. See children, how the electronics goods are recycled there. In our country, we throw here and there, so it is affecting our environment, water, everything gets polluted. In February 2017, Tokyo 2020 organizers began soliciting donations from the public for their old electronics, and the gold, silver and bronze medal was extracted and utilized to forge the medals. So in this way, the medals were made with. Now, what is the logo look like? So Olympics logo represent different countries, cultures and ways of thinking. Some 200 athletes will compete in Tokyo, vying for medals in 47 events, the most of any Olympic sports. So what is the motto of this year's Olympic game? So the motto of this Tokyo Olympic is United by Emotion. United by Emotion. Then, how is the games hosted here? Tokyo is the host city and most events will be staged throughout the Japanese capital. Several sports will be held in other Japanese cities and towns. So first of all, in total, the Tokyo Games will feature 339 events across 33 sports. Some of the most popular events will start after the opening ceremony. That is, right after the opening ceremony, swimming races will run from July 24 through August 1st. Gymnastic team finals, that is men's, will be conducted on July 26th and women's will be conducted on July 27th. And track and field competition will be conducted on July 30th. There will be 6 new sports this year, children, at Tokyo Olympics, 4 of which will be marking their Olympic debate, like karate, skateboarding, sport, climbing and surfing. These 6 games are newly entered into this year's Olympics. The other 2 sports are baseball and softball are returning to the Olympic program. There will also be several new events in exciting sports such as 3-on-3 basketball and mixed gender relays in swimming and track and field, among other sports. Some events such as softball and the men's and women's soccer tournaments will begin by July 21st before the official start of these games. And now, however, road cycling, for example, will take place in the foothills of Mount Fuji. Surfing will be held 40 minutes outside of Tokyo on the country's eastern coast, and the men's and women's marathons as well as the race walking events will take place in Sapporo, which is located 500 miles north of Tokyo. The soccer matches will be played in 6 cities and baseball and softball games will be held in Fukushima and Yokohama. These summer games mark the second time Tokyo has hosted an Olympics, in 1964 and in 2020. The Olympic typically draws together more than 11,000 athletes and 25,000 journalists from more than 20 countries, children. See the huge athletes amount and journalists. Athletes will be allowed to stay at the Olympic Village only for the duration of their competition, and they will be subject to regular coronavirus testing. So I hope that after listening all this thing, you are excited to watch the Olympic Games. Is it right, children? Yes. Let us start today's session with fractions to be converted in lowest form, lowest term. So in last class we have learned types of fraction, that is equivalent fraction, proper fraction, improper fraction, unit fractions, like fractions, unlike fractions, mixed number. So in the same way, the fractions, how to convert into lowest term. So reduce 18 by 24 in its lowest term. So there is two methods. So one of the method is 18 and 24 should divide by the same table. So it gets divided by 2 table. So start with a smaller number, divided by 2 by 2. So now consider the numerator. 2, how many are 18 children? 2 9s are. Or 18 divided by 2 is 9. And 24 divided by 2 is 12. So here 9 by 12. Again the 9 by 12 should divide in the same table. So which is that? 3 table. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So 3 by 4. You get 3 by 4. But 3 by 4 doesn't divide with the same table. Whether 3 and 4 comes in the same table, children? No. 3 comes in 3 table and 4 comes in a 4th table. So it is the lowest form which cannot be further divided. So that is called lowest term. Because 3 and 4 have no common factor other than 1. So you can think in another way that we have learnt about multiples and factors in the last unit. So because 3 and 4 doesn't have any common factor other than 1. Because 3 has 1 and 3 factor, 4 has 1 and 4 factor. And which is the common? Only 1 is the common factor in them. So this is called the lowest term. Let us remember, children, to reduce a fraction into lowest term, we go on dividing the numerator and the denominator by their common factors till we are left with a fraction having 1 as the only common factor. Now let us simplify the fraction by using HCF. So one of the method is by dividing their factors and another method to find the HCF. So here we already learnt HCF, highest common factor, in the last unit. See children how the concept of HCF and LCM are applied on numbers, and now they are applied on fractions. In 7th you will learn how to apply this on rational numbers. So learn the basic correctly and practice and understand. Otherwise, if basics are not properly practiced, then it will give you the difficult in solving the sums in future classes. Okay children, so let us reduce 12 by 18 to the lowest term. Now 12 by 18. So you can see that it is simplification by using HCF. So here first you have to find the HCF for 12 and 18. So you can apply division method or factor tree method. So if I apply this, 12 is divided by 2. Start with smallest number 2. 2 6s are 12. 2 3s are 6. 3 1s are 3. Next 18. 2 9s are 18. 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. So what are the factors here? 2 into 2 into 3. 2 into 3 into 3. So which is the common factors here? 2 and 3. So 2 3s are 6. So here the HCF of 12 and 18 is 6. So divide by 6 by 6. So divide numerator by 6 and denominator by 6. So you get 6. 12 divided by 6 becomes 2. 6 2s are 12. 6 3s are 18. So 2 by 3 cannot be further divided because it is the lowest term, which doesn't come in the same table, or because 2 and 3 have no common factor other than 1. So 2 by 3 is the lowest term, children. Next, let us solve the sums on worksheet number 1. Encircle the fraction in its lowest term. So you have to find the number which cannot be further divided, okay, by the same table. So 2 by 5. 2 has the common factor of 1 and 2 itself. 5 has the common factor of 1 and 5 itself. Other than 1, there is no common factor. So which is the lowest term? 2 by 5. 4 by 10. Why 4 by 10 is not a lowest term? Because it can be further divided. Both is divided. 4 by 10 is divided by 2 table. 8 by 10 is also divided by 2 table. 6 and 15 can be divided by 3 table. So which is the lowest term? 2 by 5. Next, 4 by 5, 12 by 15, 32 by 40, 16 by 20. How you will read the fraction? By. 4 by 5, 12 by 15, 32 by 40, 16 by 20. So which is the lowest term which cannot be further divided, children? Yes, 4. Because 4 has the common factor of 1 and 4. 5 has the common factor of 1 and 5. So otherwise 4 and 5 does not divide in same table. Okay, children. Next, 4 by 24 is divided by 2 table or 4 table. 6 by 36 can be divided by 6 table. No. 1 by 6. 1 has a common factor of 1 and 6 is having the common factor of 1 and 6. Both are having only the common factor 1. So 1 by 6 cannot be further divided. 3 by 18 can be divided by 3 table. 6 by 10. 6 and 10 comes in 2 table. So it is can be divided. 24 by 40 can be divided by 2 table. 3 by 5 cannot be divided with the same table because 3 comes in 3 table, 5 comes in 5 table. Both are having different tables, different factors. Now 5 by 15 can be divided by 3 table. No. 2 by 6. 2 and 6 comes in 2 table. No. 4 and 12. 4 and 12 comes in 4 table. So no. 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is the lowest term which cannot be further divided. Take those fractions which are in lowest term. So you have to take only the fractions which are having the lowest term. So which are having 6 by 10? No, because it can be divided by 2 table. 5 by 32. 5 comes in 5 table. And 32 doesn't come in 5 table. Both will come in different tables. So this is a reduced form which cannot be further divided. 1 by 8 cannot be further divided. 5 by 8. 5 comes in 5 table. 8 comes in 8 table. So it is also reduced lowest form. Next, 13 by 15. 13 is a prime number which doesn't come in 15 table. 15 doesn't come in 13 table. So it is also a reduced term. 81 by 90, children. Yes, 81 also comes in 9 table. 90 also comes in 9 table. So it can be further divided by 9. So it is not a lowest form. 21 by 15. Yes, 15 and 21 comes in 3 table. So it can be divided further. So it is also not a lowest form. 26 by 42 can be divided by 2 table. It is also not a lowest form. Now let us reduce the given number into lowest term. Okay, children. Now 9 by 12. So 9 and 12 can be divided by which table, children? Yes, 3 table. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So write the 3 table. It can be divided by 3. So 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So 3 by 4. 3 by 4 further cannot be divided because 3 and 4 are having only the common factor 1. So it is the lowest term. Next, 6 by 20. So you can tell me 6 by 20 both comes in which table, children? Whether 2? Yes. So both comes in 2 table. So divided by 2 by 2. So 2 how many are 6? 2 3s are 6. 2 how many are 20? 2 10s are 20. Now 3 by 10, whether 3 by 10 comes in the same table, children? No again. So it is the lowest form which is having the common factor as 1. Next, 10 by 22. 10 by 22 can be divided by 2 by 2. Yes, common factor as 2. 2 by 2. 2 how many are 10? 2 5s are 10. 2 how many are 22? 2 11s are 22. Now 5 by 11 can be divided with the same table, children? No, because 5 comes in 5 table, but 11 table, 5 doesn't come in 11 table. So it is the lowest term. Next, 28 by 56 can be divided by which table? Both are even numbers, children. Because 8 and 6 is even number, so it can be divided by small. Start from the small number, children. So 2. 2 how many is 28? 2 14s are 28. 2 how many is 56? 2 2s are 2 8s are 2 28s are. Now it further it can be divided by, because both are even numbers, 2 by 2. 2 how many is 14? 7. 2 how many is 28? 2 14s are. So these two table, 7 and 14 comes in which table, children? Yes, 7 table. Because no other tables it can be divided. So directly 7 by 7. 7 how many is 7? 7 1s are 7. 7 2s are 14, which is the lowest term. 1 by 2 is the lowest term which cannot be further divided. Now children, these two sums, take it as assignment and solve it in your CW, so that you can know this concept clearly. When you try the sums of your own based on this concept, so you will learn more and deep. Now children, I hope you have understood today's concept of reducing the fractions into lowest term. So try, practice and learn the concept clearly. Thank you children. Be safe at your homes.